Meet President X, the transformative leader that your African country needs. You have the power to produce this president. President X embodies the ABCD of a transformative African president. A for ambition, an ambitious president with a big heart and a big mind who seeks to do big things. To understand what a truly ambitious president looks like, let's rewind to 1984. A 34-year-old Thomas Sankara strides to the United Nations General Assembly podium like he owns the place. He declares,
Mon peuple, le peuple du Burkina Faso, ceux qui appartiennent à ce monde qu'on a malicieusement baptisé tiers-monde.
Our economic ambition is to work to ensure that the use of the mind and the strength of each inhabitant of Burkina Faso will produce what is necessary to provide 2 meals a day and drinking water. Sankara's vision was for Burkina Faso to consume what it produced, a radical ambition that remains unrealized across much of Africa. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization, Africa is the most food import-dependent region in the world. More than 13% of Africa's import expenditure goes to food and agricultural commodities. That's crazy. President X will not perpetuate this dependency. His bold ambition will ensure that Africa produces what it consumes. Her big ambition will transform Africa into the world's breadbasket and not the world's basket case in food production. Let's move on to the B of a transformative African president: bravery. President X is so brave that he gazes straight into the eyes of neocolonialism and dismantles it. That's what Tanzania's late President John Pombe Magufuli did during this iconic encounter. He met with John Thornton, the chairman of Barrick Gold, the parent company of Acacia Mining, which has substantial gold mining interests in Tanzania. President Magufuli wasn't meeting him to strike a deal that would enrich him and his cronies. Rather, he met him to strike a deal that would enrich the people of Tanzania. After this meeting and numerous others that followed, Barrick Gold agreed to pay Tanzania $300 million and give the government 16% stake in its mines. The Tanzanian people emerged as the winners. President X has zero tolerance for the neocolonialism that is perpetrated by foreign multinationals across Africa. They do so in cahoots with corrupt ruling elite. His bravery compels him to seek and enforce real independence. Now for the C of a transformative African president: compassion. To get a better grip of what compassionate leadership entails, let's travel back to 1960. One of the most powerful examples of Patrice Lumumba's compassion was his Independence Day speech on June 30th, 1960. Lumumba delivered a heartfelt, unscripted speech that broke protocol and spoke directly to the pain and resilience of the Congolese people. He said, "We have endured insults, beatings, and sufferings, morning, noon, and night, because we were Africans." His raw, heartfelt words resonated deeply with ordinary citizens, reflecting his genuine love for his people. This compassion fueled his bravery and commitment to justice for the Congolese people. President X oozes compassion for the people, not complacency about the people's suffering. And now for the D of transformative African leadership. D for diligence. President X works so hard for the people that their hard lives soften. He sweats so much for the people that they sweat less as a result. Because he rolls up his sleeves every single day, the people's cost of living goes down. The cost of healthcare also goes down. President X knows that because the people gave him a job, he too must give them jobs. He works so hard that every month, a growing economy creates thousands of new jobs. You, the African people, have the power to elect President X and hold him or her accountable. You have the power to elect President X, a transformative leader who will be your servant, not your boss. We the people are the boss. When you look around at the leadership landscape of your country, do you see any individual who is President X? He or she is not president today, but they can be the best president that your country ever had. It's up to you.